And you're back with News Watch. In this holy month of Ramadan, Muslims all over the world are fasting, and being or living far from home is not a reason to be absent from performing the ritual. Joining us now via Zoom are Krishna Achnaf, Indonesian residing in Okayama, Japan, who will be sharing with us her activities as Muslim staying or living abroad. And hello, Krishna Achnaf.
Hello,
How are you?
Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum salam.
I'm doing fine, thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so how's your fasting so far?
It's doing great. I think it's like 2 hours left until my iftar, so I'm waiting and doing this interview with TVRI. And thank you so much for the great opportunity from TVRI for diaspora and students from Indonesia.
You're welcome. So, your ngabuburit is this, right? Talking with us.
Yes, sure.
How about your
Yes, it
fasting
is.
in Okayama, Japan? Okay, so Krishna, I'm guessing this is not your first time fasting abroad in Japan?
Uh, yes, this is actually my third year
Okay.
to spend my Ramadan in Japan.
So you're a bit used to doing it. I mean, not having the call to prayer in the morning.
Yeah, of course. My only indicator in the azan is only my
Yeah.
phone, so I will not be able to hear any azans from my environment.
Yeah, okay. So do you find it difficult to perform key rituals of fasting and performing Tarawih prayers in where you're staying in Okayama, Japan?
It's actually quite challenging because there are actually less options of mosque here. Actually, I'm living in Tokyo,
Oh, in
but
Tokyo, okay.
in suburb. Yes, so I'm living in the suburban area of Tokyo. It's called Saitama Prefecture,
Saitama, okay.
and yes, I live like 1 hour away from Tokyo. And actually, I'm kind of grateful because uh, even though I live in Japan, there are actually still several options of mosque here, even though it's not as much as Indonesia. For example, in Tokyo, if I want to perform Tarawih or doing itikaf in this last 10 days of Ramadan, I can actually do it at the Indonesia mosque in Tokyo, in Meguro area.
So actually there's an Indonesian community close to you, close by.
Actually, my closest community goes to my own friends in my university, but also especially in Ramadan month, I usually spend my time with my friends in the Masjid Indonesia Tokyo, and the community there is actually pretty strong. There are actually people from variety of backgrounds, from workers, even professors, and students as well.
So how far away is the closest mosque to your place?
Actually, I might say half an hour. I have to either ride a train and take a bus or use a bicycle to go there. But of course, the most comfortable one would be the Masjid Indonesia Tokyo, even though I have to spend an hour ride
Yeah,
with a train.
that's quite far. So you don't always go for
Yeah.
Tarawih as at mosque, yeah?
Yeah, I usually do my Tarawih by myself in my house, in my apartment. But at some times, maybe usually after my part-time, I usually uh, spend my night to go to the Masjid Indonesia Tokyo, since I do my part-time in Tokyo, and it seems like the distance is not that far.
Yeah, okay, so this is the 21st day of fasting, if I'm not mistaken. How are you finding your surrounding there, your neighbors, or maybe a local government? Are they being supportive when they found out that you are performing your religious ritual?
Of course, it's totally different environmental wise and the people. So it's not like we can expect any support from the government, but more like at the same time they worry nothing about it. So I think there's no real involvement in terms of the people in my environment. However, in Japan, it's just like another ordinary day here. Unlike Indonesia, where we can see takjils
Yeah.
along the roads, or
Yeah.
like we can hear azans everywhere. It's
Yeah.
just completely different, but it seems okay.
What other things are setting the environment when you're having Ramadan overseas different from the ones when you're having it in Indonesia? What do you miss the most?
Of course, the vibe, where I can actually feel the existence of Ramadan. Like in Indonesia, from the advertisements on the roads, from the TV programs, everyone's been talking Ramadan in there. But in Japan, I can only talk it with my friends, and if I have to like see my environment, the people around my house. It's just again another ordinary day, and of course I miss my family because it's since it's my third year doing Ramadan in Japan. It means that I've missed 3 times of Lebaran in Indonesia. So I kind of miss having Lebaran with my family, but at the same time, this opportunity might not be able to appear in my life in the upcoming future. So I just have to enjoy it while it lasts.
Oh yeah, so this year you won't be able to make it home to spend Lebaran with your
Yes,
family?
I
Oh,
cannot go there.
well, okay. I hope you will have a good one over there. One last question from me is, how long is the fasting period in Japan? And what is your favorite local menu you're having for iftar?
I think it's almost the same with Indonesia. If we talk about the hours of fasting here, but if we talk about the local dishes here for iftar, it
Yeah, do you
might
have
be
any favorite?
challenging because, sorry?
Do you have any favorite, like sushi maybe? Or
Yeah, so that's the challenging part because there are so many foods here that are actually
okay.
interesting, but at the same time, there are ingredients that I cannot eat because
Yes.
it's non-halal. So
Yeah.
maybe I would pick uh, halal chicken ramen. There are actually more and more halal ramen available in Tokyo actually. So it's one of my top-notch option if
Yeah.
uh, if I had to choose my favorite food to eat, especially to break my fast.
Huh. Okay, then Krishna Achnaf from Saitama Prefecture in Tokyo, Japan. Thank you for your time talking with us.
You're
Happy
welcome. Thank you.
fasting.
Thank you.